Okay, hi there, everybody. I'm gonna release this after the fact. I'm live streaming it, so it's gonna be one straight stream. But I'm going to go ahead and just keep it private until I'm ready to release it because I'm trying something a little different. A couple people that have been recording just regular old tabletop games that no affiliation necessary, have been trying to record at a little different angle like this, similar to this. I just figured I would give it a shot because I'm a little bit intrigued. Kind of gives me the feeling like uh, you're sitting next to me here, but maybe it's a little corny, maybe it's cool. I don't know, but we'll see. Yankees at Marlins. So going to be Michael Pineda against Adam Conley in terms of pitchers go. The way the pitchers go. Yankees 9-12, Marlins 14-7. So Marlins currently in first. The Mets lost, so they're in first by themselves. So let's get moving here with it'll be Ellsbury, Beltran, Gregorius, Castro, Headley, Ref Snyder, McCann, and Gardner, and then Pineda finishing out the lineup for the Yankees. And for the Marlins, it'll be Prado, Stanton, Yelich, Ozuna, Bohr, Real Muto, Dietrich, Rojas, and Conley. And this is in Miami, and it's a day game. So it's a 2. It'll be good weather, good conditions here. So singles will be 11s. And it'll be 3s on the home run. So the best possible for Miami, which is not very good as far as like the conditions being right for home runs. So this is the kind of the way I play when I'm by myself. I just spread them out here like this. And so let's just get going here. Ellsbury facing Conley. Lefty 5-2, grounder to first. It's going to be Bohr a 5, E7. 5 and 3 will be a single. I got to get my charts. And the E7 with a 13 is going to be no error on the play, but Ellsbury will reach on a single. Ellsbury and Conley and Real Muto kind of cancel each other out. Real Muto is a -2 arm. Conley holds at +2, so they're kind of neutral. That leaves Ellsbury with a 1-14 chance of stealing. So Beltran will be next up. And I'll just go ahead and let him swing away here. Could do a hit and run with Beltran. Yeah, let's do that. No, we'll let Beltran hit here against Lefty. 2-6. That's a single. That actually, I think, works out better for the Yankees. So first and third, nobody out. The Yankees beat up on Toronto in their last game, 11-0. So, yeah, Gregorius now at the plate. First and third, they're going to play with the infield back, looking for a double play. Beltran not very good. Stealing 4-11, batting from the left. Ballpark single, 1-11. That's a 15, so that will be a liner to second base. Caught by Dietrich. So 1 out. Again, they're playing infield back. A double play would get them out of this inning unscathed. And here is Starlin Castro. 1-5 is a strikeout. And now Chase Headley. Can the Yankees bring home Ellsbury at the very least? 6-4 batting from the right. Fly ball to center field. It's going to be a Ozuna 3, E6. Oh, and it's a 1. Well, that's going to be a double at least. It's a double. That'll score Ellsbury. Double with 3 base advance. It's going to score 2 runs, actually. And no error, but a double. Ozuna's range is not good enough, and the Yankees bring home 2 there and make it 2-0. Beltran all the way from first. It's Headley 2 runs batted in there. It'll be Ref Snyder with Headley at second. That's a 6-6. If you can see that there. I guess the angle is a little weird right for this guy. It's 6-6 batting from the right. Well, that's a free pass, so be Brian McCann up 15 on the D20. 5-2 lefty, grounded to first again. Bohr, 5 and a 4, another base hit. The D20 is not being friendly. That's 2 base advance, so that will score a run. No error, but single for McCann. And Ref Snyder ends up at third, so 7 to the plate so far, and they got Brett Gardner up. Another lefty. And a 2 potential for a balk or a pass ball. No balk rating for Conley, though, so 111, and this will score another run as long as it's not a 17, 18, 19, or 20. That's a 9. That's another single. Ref Snyder in 4-0, and the nightmare inning continues as they bat around. I'll tell you, this sheet here, when you go to innings up here, the batting around just comes. It's the way it is. So will Conley get out of it here with Pineda? Pitcher's hitting card number 1. It's a 4-10 against. He's batting from the right. That's a strikeout, so no need to go to this next column, but they bat around, 9 to the plate, 4 across, and the Yankees put a hurting on Conley before the Marlins, the home team, even comes to the plate. So now Prado. So I put my cards down here for the home team batting. Against a righty, 3-7. That's a grounder to second base. And so Castro to first. Giancarlo Stanton, now a Yankee. Facing his future team, 5-6 righty. Well, that's a chance at a single. 1-17. There you go. Stanton, not a stolen base threat here, but he's on, so Yelich with 1 out. 3-5. A 1 would be a homer, a double the rest. That's a double. Stanton's going to hold at third. It's going to bring up Marcell Ozuna. Second and third, 1 out. And there's a 1. Potential wild pitch. Pineda is a 1-8. That's a 7. That's going to score a run. Yelich will move to third. So a fly ball would score Yelich. Fly ball B or better. 5-6 righty. 1-17 single. That would also score. 13. 3 straight hits for Miami, and it's 4-2. Pitchers need not apply here, so runner at first, and Ozuna, Steeler, and basic means there's no real reason to check. Justin Bohr, 3-8. That's a grounder to first. Let's try to start double play. 3-6, fielder's choice. Gregorius can't relay, and so Bohr at first with Real Muto at the plate, and 2 outs. 1-8. That's a 1-7 single. That's a 3. Single 1 star. Brings up Derek Dietrich. There's that 20 that the Yankees could have used here in the bottom of this inning. Lefty 5-7, a walk. That loads the bases, so brings up Miguel Rojas. Both teams having trouble here getting out of the inning. So with 2 outs, it's going to be Rojas with nowhere to put him against Michael Pineda. 4-3 righty, fly ball to right field. This is Castro. He's a 3-E-14. 3-15. He will get under this one. So as long as he doesn't yield, notice his he's E3. Well, that's 14. But he is able to grab it, and that will end the rally. So 4-2 now. And they leave all of them stranded here. So Rojas, the GOAT here on this one. And so that's a long first inning. I don't know how long that went on, but it's a longer one. So back to the top of the order here with Conley on the mound. It's going to be Jacoby Ellsbury this time. Oh, that's a grounder to second on a 3-2. So that's going to be Dietrich. 1 out, Carlos Beltran. 1-8. That's a fly ball to center. And Ozuna grabs it. And Didi Gregorius. Lefty 4-6 strikes him out. 1-2-3 inning. That's a response from Conley there. Speaking of Conley, he is at the plate here in the bottom of the second. 1-8. It's going to be a strikeout. So innings in the column means I got to make sure that I start the next one at the bottom. Martin Prado. Righty 4-8 strikes him out. Brings up Giancarlo Stanton. Another 4-8. That's another strikeout. So he strikes out the side. And so a quick second inning following up a mammoth first. Top of the third, 4-2. It's going to be Starlin Castro, 5-12 righty. Grounded to first again. It's going to be Justin Bohr, 5-7. 16 this time. And he makes the play. Chase Headley. That's a 4-5 against a lefty. Oh, wait, no, against a righty. Grounder to shortstop. So Rojas, 2-E-28. 2-6. He'll get to it. And then the 15 on an E-28 sounds like trouble to me. Yep, that's a 1-base error for Rojas. A little bit of bad luck there. Here's Ref Snyder. Headley's gonna, with 1 out, he's gonna try to get a steal here. He needs a 6. He needs to try to get a good lead. It's a 4, so no doing there. So Ref Snyder will continue his at bat. They weren't holding Headley on anyway. 4-10 righty, strikes him out. So now McCann with a runner at first and 2 outs. 3-9. Oh, there's a walk. Moves the runner to scoring position. It's going to bring up Brett Gardner. There's 4-10 again. That's going to be a pop out this time against the lefty to first base. And so that's going to retire the side. Still 4-2 Yankees. Here's Yelich. 6-9 lefty Grounder to second. It's going to be Castro, 3E14. 3 and 2, that'll be a single. And no error. But Yelich is good to go. All right, let me just double check. That was where was that at? That was ground ball to second. Where did I see that? Oh, it was a 6-8. Anyway, maybe it was 6-9. No, it was 6-8. Anyway, that's going to be a single. So now it's Zuna at the plate. Let's see, Yelich, not great at stealing, right? Let's see, Pineda +4, McCann +1. Yeah, Yelich will try to steal. Oh, well, he's not going to get a lead, though. It's going to be a balk check. Pineda does not have a balk rating, so he's not going to go. So Ozuna, 4-5 righty. That's going to be a grounder to short. Gregorius, 1E6. Of course, they're holding him, although, yeah, but with the right batter, it's not going to affect. 1-5. Well, let's see, 1 and 5. It's a G1. That would be still be a double play ball, and E16 and 12. That will be a double play. So 6-4-3, and that's 2 outs. So it's going to be Justin Bohr. 3-3 against a righty. 1-11 a single. That is a 17. That will be a liner to second. And that retires the side. Okay. Brett Gardner already hit, so it's going to be the pitcher, Pineda, in the fourth. 2-8. That's a strikeout. One moment here as the pitching coach goes to the moon. Ellsbury, lefty 4-3, fly ball to right field. So that's Stanton, 3E6, 3 and 2. Boy, I'll tell you what, this D20 has been a real pain in the butt for the both teams. But this is going to be a 3 and a 2. That's a double. So Ellsbury, 2 for 3. And with 1 out and a 2-run lead, Ellsbury going to try to get a lead here and see if he can steal third. So needs 2 through 5, 11 or 12, and it's an 8. So he does not get a good lead. He's not running. So Beltran, 3-4, and Beltran belts that one. That one is way out of here. I think the score comes Ellsbury as well. He just demolishes it way out of the park. And that makes it 6-2. So Carlos Beltran with the huge bomb. And the Florida Marlins are going to have to start thinking about a bullpen move here, because that's already 6 runs for Conley. And so they're going to start. They're going to get Dustin McGowan warming up. And it's not quite out of whatchamajigger time. Out of gas, but it's getting close. Starlin Castro with 1 out. 5-3 righty. It's grounder back to Conley. 3E11. It's a 7. And he will, let's see, will he make the play? That's a 9 on an E11. Yes, he does. So will he make it through the fourth? And he is hitting fourth next inning. Conley is. So Chase Headley, 2 outs, 6-5, batting from the right. That's a strikeout. Okay, so they're going to keep McGowan warming up here, and it's going to be Real Muto at the plate. 6-2. Yankees in control at the moment. 6-4 on the roll. It's a fly ball to center field. Ellsbury 2E4, 2-11. And a 13 on an E4 is a good play. So Dietrich, 3-3. Well, he's hit by a pitch, and that's also going to be an injury. I've had a glut of injuries in this project lately. And Dietrich is definitely a guy who is under the threshold, injury threshold. So it's a 6, though. He's going to be out for the remainder of the game. Maybe. I'm going to do one more roll. If it's 1 or 2, he'll be stay in the game. 3 or 4, he comes out at the end of the inning. 5 or 6, he's gone. And it's a 2, he's going to remain in the game. So we're just going to play it as if it doesn't happen. And it's going to be Miguel Rojas with a runner at first. So Rojas, 5-2 righty, grounded to first. That's going to be Ref Snyder, 4E24. They are not holding Dietrich. So 4. And 4 is going to be another single. That's going to move the runner to second base. E24 and 11 should be fine for refs. Wait, E24 and 11 at first base. Well, that is an error, so that's an E3. And so second and third with the pitcher spot up, and Conley is going to be removed. And they're going to bring in Ichiro to pinch hit, so I'm going to stand up too. My stool is cool, but only for so long. Okay, so Suzuki so they're going to play with the infield back, looking for an out here. Don't want anything. Oh boy, potential wild pitch again. 1-8 for Pineda, and that's a 6. Another wild pitch. That's 2 in this game that have scored runs. So again, the runner to third, and it's going so Rojas to third with Suzuki at the plate. They're going to play with the infield back again, get the second out, and concede another run. 4-7 lefty. Well, that's a strikeout. So Suzuki probably just going to go ahead and take a seat on the bench. Going to bring up Prado with that runner 90 feet away. .57 right-hander strikes him out. So 1 run across, 6-3. And I don't know, I overturned my cards, I think, up here. Hoping that's the case. And, yeah, we got to make the pitching change. So it's going to be McGowan here. Dustin McGowan is a 6'12 guy. Conley only pitched 4 innings. So McGowan facing Headley to start. Chance batting from the left side now. That's a 6-11 against a lefty. That's a fly ball to left and caught by Yelich. Now Ref Snyder. Righty 5-9, that's a strikeout. And now Brian McCann. 3-7. I hope you can see that 3. You can. 3-7. Well, that's going to be at least a single. 1-2 is a double. It's 19. So a 2-out single for McCann. And let's see, McGowan not good at holding runners. Let's see if old McCann can get a lead. He needs snake eyes on the green base. Nope. That was worth a shot. Not holding him on. 6 plus 5. So plus 3. 6 and 3 is 9. Let's give him a shot here. Shot to steal. 1-9. And it's a 7. He's in there. Stolen base for McCann. Runner in scoring position for Gardner. $2-9. Oh boy. 1-7 triple. 8-20 single. 2-star. 17 single 2-star scores McCann. And the stolen base is the difference. 7-3. And you know what? Gardner's got to give it a roll. Ah, boy. Well, a balk. No balk rating for McGowan, but that means that Gardner is not able to. He could go on the second. That's an 11. If you can see that there. 11. Subtract 4. That's 7. And then add 3 is 1-10. That's a 50% chance. But with the pitcher up and he's going to hit, we're just going to go ahead and let the lineup turn over. Ooh, potential wild pitch. 1-13. And it's a 1. Back-to-back 1. So wild pitch. Puts Gardner to second. No need to steal. And now a 2. And a 1. That's a balk. And no balk rating for McGowan. So the low-rolling D20 is 1-6 is a strikeout to end the inning. It's a little bit of a convoluted top half there, but 1 run in, 1 runner left. Okay, so in the 5th, it'll be Stanton. .210. Oh, that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts for Pineda here in the game so far. Yelich, 5-7 lefty. That's going to be a base on balls. And they're not holding Yelich. He's going to try and get a lead here with 1 out. Nope. It's an 11. They're not holding him. 6 plus 5 is 11. With 2 outs, we'll send him. But Ozuna, 1 away. 5-10 righty. That's a ballpark single chance. 1-11. 16. Liner to short. And let's roll on Yelich's. He's not going to get a good lead. It's a 1-11 chance. It's a 9, so he will steal. So that lets Bohr come to the plate with a runner in scoring position. .15, that is a strikeout to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. So we're through 5. It is 7-3. Yankees on top. All right, McGowan will remain in the game. Top of the 6th. 1-8. That is a 1-3 home run chance. This thing has been low all night. And it's a 4. That's a check of left. Well, and what it is it's a check of the ballpark. So one moment as I let's see, there's a stadium list, and this is at Marlins Park, and it's left field. That's 12, so no, it's just going to be an out. So Ellsbury does not get a chance at the home run. Beltran, 2-8. That's a liner to Bohr. And now Gregorius. Lefty 4-5. That's a fly ball out to Azuna. He makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for McGowan. Marlins will going to get David Phelps warming up now. So, Real Muto coming to the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Pineda giving up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits through 5 innings. And Real Muto has one of them, 1 for 2, 2-5. That's a double, so he's 2 for 3. So Derek Dietrich stays in the game, even though he looked like he might have been injured. .68 lefty. Grounder to second base. That should move the runner over. Castro 3 and an 8. Not Real Muto, I guess, being held by, let's see, Dietrich. So it's the second, and Dietrich's the lefty, so be held by the shortstop. So this does not affect Castro. So he's a 3 and an 8. Is a G3, so the runner does advance. And a 4, that's not a problem. So that'll be 4-3 on the scoring, and Real Muto to third, and it's going to bring up Rojas. Yankees with the infield back. Taken out in exchange for a run here. Righty 4-7 is going to be a strikeout, though, and so the runner's still at third with the pitcher's spot coming up and hitting for Dustin McGowan will be Chris Johnson. So, runner at third, 2 outs. Can Johnson come up with a big hit here? 5-2 righty. That's a grounder to first. It's going to be Ref Snyder, 4E24. 4-1 is going to be a single. So that's going to score the run. Johnson comes through. And a rare play. So what's going to happen here? So 4-1 is a single 2. Rare play. Batter hits a single with base runners advancing 2 bases. So the batter rounds first. The fielder throws the ball behind him and catches him off the bag for an out. So RBI for Johnson, but in a single. But it's going to be what is this? We'll call it a 3-1 to end the inning. So it's now 7-4. Johnson with the base running blunder. And that will likely be it for Pineda. The Yankees will start looking at getting their bullpen loosened up. And it's going to be Betances. So David Phelps in the game. (7-4). And so Castro, righty 4-6, a 1-7 single chance. 12, that'll be a liner to short. 1 out. Chase Headley. 3-6 is a strikeout. And Rob Ref Snyder getting ready for that's a 3-7. That's a walk. Seeing getting ready for the 7th inning stretch. Ref Snyder. They're not holding him on. He'll try to get a lead here. 6, he does get it, so he's got to go. 13, not being held. And Real Mito is -2, Phelps +1. So subtract 1, 1 to 12 chance, and he's caught stealing second. So end of the inning, 7th inning stretch. And it'll be Prado facing Dellin Betances coming in to relieve Michael Pineda. Whoops. Okay, so Prado against Betances. 3-6, that's a single. Going to bring up Giancarlo Stanton. Four, 7 righty. Oh, that's a walk, so things start off pretty well here for the Marlins. It's going to be Christian Yelich. 5-9 against the lefty. That's a strikeout. Marcell Ozuna. 1-6. 1-7 home run would tie the ball game. One 1-7 home run. That's a 35% chance, and it's to left, so there would be no home run robbing check here because it's 12. Is it going to be 1-7? Oh, it showed 2 for a second. It's 18. That's going to be caught at the track. And that's a fly ball B. No advance, so 2 outs. That brings up Justin Bour. 2-9 ballpark home run chance. So another chance at a bomb to tie it. But he needs a 1-3 here. And this would be to right, which right field is also too tall. 1-3. And it's going to be caught again. First 2 batters on, and they can't get them home. It's still 7-3. Betances gets the job done. Yankees are going to get Andrew Miller warming up now. And Phelps will continue against McCann here. Lefty-righty matchup, top of the 8th. Lefty 4-6. Well, that's trouble. 1-2 double. It's a 1. So McCann, 3 for 3. Great game for him. And it's going to be Brett Gardner. I forgot to write down Betances right here. Oh, wait, I didn't need to write him down. Let me put P2. Gardner come up. Gonna swing away. Could bunt with him. He's an A-rated bunter, but 4-6 lefty again. Wow. This is gonna score a run most likely. 9. So that's a single, and it's gonna score McCann. I couldn't get through my head. So Phelps gives him another run, 8-4, and out of so Miller's going to sit down. And they're going to get up Luis Sessa, and Mike Dunn is going to get up and warm up. And the Yankees are going to call on Chris Parmelee to pinch hit. Phelps will face him here. Gardner at first. No outs. And Gardner will try to get a lead here. Oops. Needs 7, gets 6, and no. Still wouldn't be a bad, wouldn't be terrible, but we're not going to try it. So Parmalee, another 4-6 for a lefty. Boy, are these dice loaded or what? Holy crap. That's a 17, so that's a single. First and third, and Phelps is going to come out. Okay. So Phelps gone. It's going to be Mike Dunn coming in here to face Ellsbury. Phelps only with 1 inning pitch. Doesn't get it out in the 8th. And he is a 6'9". Okay. So first and third, they're going to play the infield in here. Oh boy, and that's a leaner. That was a 2. What's this? All right, that's going to be potential passed ball. Real Muto's at 1 or 2. It's a 7, so no passed ball. Wait, I got to move Ellsbury back up here. Sorry. So Ellsbury facing Dunn. 5-9 from the left. That is a fly ball to center field. So that's going to be a sack. 8. In comes Gardner. That makes it 9-3. 9-4, rather. So an RBI for Ellsbury. Parmalee at first. No steal rating for him. Beltran already went deep once in this game. 3-2. Ballpark single chance. Wait, no. Fly ball to center field A. That'll be caught, so... advancing to second will be Parmalee on A. Let me check something here. I think it was over here, but it's fine. I think it might have been 4-5. Anyway, sorry, I was forgetting the roll. I also wanted to make sure I wasn't going from the wrong one. So here's Gregorius with 2 outs. 6-6 lefty. Boy. 1-6 double. That's a 4. That scores another run, and we got another blowout in this one. So this is 10-4. And Castro comes up. And there's another 2. Potential balk. Dunn does not have a balk rating. Here's Castro. Righty 5-2. That's a grounder to short, which will end the inning. So Rojas makes the play. 3 in. 10-4. And so the Yankees are going to they're actually going to keep Parmalee in. He's going to play first base. Ref Snyder's going to move to second base. And Castro will be removed. It's not a great defensive change, but they just want to have a hitter in there for when Sessa's spot comes up, which it's likely to do. So Luis Sessa he'll be a starter for the Yankees a little later on in this season, but as of right now, he's going to be trying to pick up 2 innings of relief. Here's Real Muto. 1-4 is a grounder to second base, and play for Ref Snyder there. I guess I should fill out the, let's see. Parmalee at first is a 2E5. And Ref Snyder at second is a 4E71, so not very good. But you may not get any X chances. All right, so Dietrich, 1-8. That's a strikeout. Now Rojas, 2-6. That's a grounder to Ref Snyder again. And so all batters card, and we're going to go to the bottom or the top of the 9th, and it's going to be Barraclough coming in to pitch. Okay, so Headley going to lead off here against Barraclough. Now that's a liner to second for the first out. Now Ref Snyder, 4-3 righty, that's a strikeout. Now Brian McCann, 3-6, 1-14 would be a home run. This would cap off one heck of a day. That would make him 4 for 4. It's 13, it's gone. 11-4. Brian McCann, 4 for 4. 2 singles, a double, and a homer. Now that's going to be a fly ball to center field, and Ozuna makes the catch. So, oops, one across there in the 9th. And it's going to be pitcher spot up here for Marlins. They've got to get 7 to tie. They're going to hit with, actually they'll go with Don Kelly, the lefty here. Not a great card, but maybe they can get a pitcher's. They didn't get a pitcher's roll here. They didn't get one last time around. So Don Kelly, pinch hitter, facing Luis Sessa. There's a 5-12 against a lefty. It's grounded to first, though. And so U3. Parmalee has good stats there. So Don Kelly with 1 out. Now it's going to be Martin Prado. 6-6 righty. Well, that's going to be a double, maybe. 1-11. There's a 12. It's going to be a single. We'll give him defensive indifference to second. So Stanton has to play. Oh, wild pitch. 1-6. 8. No. So Stanton, 2-8. That's going to be a grounder to second base. And it's going to be Ref Snyder again, making some assists here. And here is going to be Yelich. Final out. 3-6, and this is going to score a run. Potential double, and it is a double for Yelich. 3 for 4 for him, and a walk. So 11-5, still a chance. Ozuna, 3-8, strikes out to end the ball game. 1 across. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. 11-5 is your final here from Marlins Park, Miami, Florida. There you go. That's your line score, right? I gotta get the right. There we go. The winner will be Pineda. Goes 6 innings, lost to Conley. No saves. 2 innings pitched for Sessa. 1 for Barraclaw. And that's going to be it. So I'm going to close her down. So, yeah, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Not sure if you like this camera angle or not. Yankees fans like the outcome, that's for sure. So, probably I'll go back to the other one. But, I don't know, I just thought it was something different. And might be an angle that I decide to use for golf or something like that once we get to that spot. So, all right, good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your week here, and see you soon on the Tenacious Baseball League. I'm Tenacious Earl, and if you could like the video, if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe to our channel. You'll get all of the updates as soon as we put new stuff out here, so or release it, or whatever you want to call it. So, good night, and God bless everybody. Thanks a lot for watching.